We explain here the thing we all share that has a big influence on our well-being, ability to perform, and our success. The shorthand we use for this thing is stress. It's important to note that we use the term stress here to refer to accumulated subconscious material that retains its emotional charge and has not been processed for one reason or another. It can be recent or it can go back decades. These elements of accumulated stress can act like magnets, distorting the image we see of events and experiences on the screen of our mind. Resilience is the term we use to denote the amount of energy and resource available to help process stress. And you can see that this is not the whole story as far as resilience is concerned, because the more resilience you accumulate, the more you enhance positive capabilities such as vision, solution creation, working in a higher gear, greater clarity and opportunity identification, among others. Liminal coaching is designed to drain stress, increase resilience, and create a new status quo in the relationship between stress and resilience. The first two animation sections show the relationship between the stress and resilience reservoirs and how a situation of stress overflow can occur. Stress and resilience can be seen as two connected reservoirs. Causes of increased stress levels include negative rumination on the past, negative predictions of the future, and negative framing of events. Causes of increased resilience that process and dissipate stress include exercise, daydream, and REM sleep. In this sequence, we see a situation where the flow into stress is greater than the flow into resilience. As a result, the level in stress goes up and up until it overflows. This is the point we normally become conscious there is a problem that we can't ignore. This can manifest as physical pains, anxiety, panic attacks, compulsive behavior, low mood, and a lot of other undesirable problems. Liminal coaching uses techniques that enhance our natural stress processing capability. In the next sequence, we see how a balanced backlog of accumulated stress can exist. This is probably the norm for most people. In this case, the flow into stress and into resilience vary, but over time balance out. We see here that stress is not overflowing and becoming an obvious problem, but the stress reservoir is always half full or more. Small amounts of extra stress added to this state of affairs can slowly push the level of accumulated stress up to the overflow point. The constant background of accumulated stress in this scenario affects performance at a subconscious level. This is the usual situation for many of us. We get by okay, but with a constant background hum interfering with where we really want to get to. Liminal coaching works to create a new state of balance, as shown in the next clip. Here we see a situation where there is accumulated stress, but the flow into resilience is greater than the flow into stress. As a result, any accumulated stress is drained out, and the level of resilience is then maintained as full. The flow into resilience matches the flow into stress once the accumulated stress is drained. As a result, there is little background of accumulated stress to affect performance at a subconscious level. Creating this state of balanced operation is what we call level 1 liminal coaching.